we are live. Hello, ladies. Happy Sunday.
Happy
Good
Sunday. Happy
evening.
Sunday.
Happy
How are you?
Sunday.
So here we are again in our new episode. I think we are in ninth episode of EU-based Unstoppable Pinay Digital Entrepreneur. So we are three of us: Christine from Norway and Percy from Belgium. So we started without knowing each other. So now we are in the ninth episode of sharing Go Live to everyone. So not only that we talk about business, but sometimes we talk about life, about experiences, right? We have fun and experiences. So Percy, have you have a background? Sorry about that. So, before that, we would love to introduce ourselves to everyone. If you are first time in our pages, so my name is Michelle, and I am currently living here in Spain, and I am doing this business for more than 2 years. I am originally from Philippines, and we went abroad just to work and to find how we can help our family back home. So through that, we have that a lot of stories. So we love to share also sometimes who really we are, what our passion about, and our hobbies. So everyone, I guess we love also some of our fashion, right? So before sharing, I love to introduce my business partner from Norway. Tin, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, good evening. Good to all watching live today. Good evening to all of you. And to the other part of the world, good afternoon and good morning. And to those who are watching in the replay, good day to all of you. Yes, my name is Christine and I'm currently living together with my family here in Norway. And I've been in the business since February of 2023. So it's almost like 7 months or 8 months now. And yes, I do have my family here, including my two girls and my husband. My husband and me are we're both Filipinos, by the way. And we just migrated here in Norway since 2012. So that's
Wow.
almost like 10 years or 11 years ago.
All right. Wow, that's nice. How about you, Percy?
Ako na ngayon. So, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ako nga pala sa mga hindi nakakilala sa akin, ako nga pala si Percy Mendoza, naka-base ngayon sa Belgium, pero I'm a Filipina from Palawan, Philippines. So, I migrated in Belgium 2000, I guess 2012.
Oh,
So yeah, so 2012, 2013, in between of that years. So and I'm in the business for almost more than 3 years. I'm happy and I'm enjoying doing this. So my what we gonna do now? I share stories or for what hobbies?
yeah, you can share. You
You can
can.
share your
Pwede ka
story.
naman share din directly if you want.
Okay. I share my stories about the year where I live in the Philippines. So I am the eldest uh, daughter, eldest of 12 siblings. Out of 12 siblings of my parents, I'm the eldest. And I graduated as a customs administration back in the Philippines. And after I graduated 2002, I worked in the Bureau of Customs as customs broker. And after 2 years, I worked there because you know it, what is happening about Bureau of Customs in the Philippines. Eh? So I go out in the Philippines. I work in Jordan, also in logistic for car logistic. So I worked there for almost 3 years with the Shamon family in Jordania. And after 3 years, I go back to the Philippines and I move to Korea. So after Korea, I worked there for 1.5 years, and then I moved to Hong Kong for almost 5 years. So the same work, And after, you know, love is on the air, so I get it, you know. So I migrated here 2012 to 2013. So when I'm here, I'm struggling to find a job because of the language barriers. So what my first jobs here is cleaning. So cleaning in every client for 4 hours, and another first clients in the morning, and then in the afternoon 4 hours and the other client. So I did that for almost 5 months. While after my cleaning job every day, I studied a language here, which is we have three language here: Deutsch, France, and Netherlands. So I studied after my job with every day 3 hours, and in the weekend every Saturday I also studied with integration integration courses, so that you are qualified later on for applying as citizenship here in Belgium. So within 2 years, I finished all the requirements of that government mandated. So after 5 months for a cleaning job, I moved to the company, and I worked there for almost 1 year, and I don't like the job because it's cold. I'm not born in the cold place, which is always -5 degree. So I quit the job and I find another job, and for another job I worked there for almost 3 years in the textile company. So again I found a heavy job, so I don't like to continue, so I quit again and find another job. so so after I quit, I find another job. So I worked there for almost 2 years, and yeah, and after I find another job again, while now I'm in a new company. So I'm happy for new employee in the new company, and yeah, and again, I'm not happy to all my colleagues because all of them is not real Belgian, and they cannot talk in three languages here. So I'm always not in the mood because they cannot talk in English, they cannot talk in Dutch, they cannot talk in Netherlands, they cannot talk they talk only their own language. So how you can communicate in this work? So I decided to find another job in this the end of the month. So that's my life in Belgium. So and way
What
back.
what is
Sorry.
your passion and hobbies?
My hobbies is after vacation time. I love to travel around Asia, and of course, while you are traveling, you need a budget, of course, right? So that's the reason I move, and I joined this business to have a side hustle income while you have a full-time job or full-time income every month. So my hobbies is traveling during vacation season. So that's
Yeah,
my story or my hobbies.
yeah. Wow, that's a long story, and thank you for sharing. We appreciate and we're knowing you more. So, how about you, Tin? What's your story, and how about your passion and hobbies?
Good evening, magandang umaga, magandang buhay sa inyong lahat. At every gising is a blessing, alam niyo yan. Yeah. For me, I migrated here in Norway back in August, end of August 2012. But before that one, I am a nurse by profession. So I work in the medical city for 2 years. I am a second courser, by the way. It's very known, and it's very what do you call that one? It's very usual in the Philippines before to have a nurse as a second course. So I am a graduate of BS Psychology first in Far Eastern University. That was back in 22 and 2002. I'm sorry. And then I took up nursing, and then I graduated 2004, and then I passed the exam. I got my license January of 2005. So I graduated, since I'm a second courser, I graduated October. Then I took the exam of December 2004, and then I got the license of January 2005. So I started my profession in the healthcare services at the medical city in Pasig in Manila. By the way, I was born in Davao City. That's why I can talk the dialect of Bisaya or Davaoenyo. I cannot talk, by the way. I only understand everything, but I cannot talk. Like everything you tell me, I can understand. But I will just answer in Tagalog. So I grew up in Manila, in Makati City, because my dad is originally from Makati. The entire family is from Makati. And then by April, I started my nursing profession in the medical city in Pasig. I work in the, thank you, Percy. I work in the surgical ward. So it's very challenging and it's very exciting. So I'm loving it. So back in and during that time, I'm already applying, or I was sponsored by my aunt and my uncle in Canada, in Toronto, Canada. So while waiting for my visa to come, I am working as a nurse in the medical city. And after 1.5 year, I have to stop my nursing career and I flew to Canada, in Toronto, Canada, because I already got my visa. So I was in Toronto, Canada back in 2006 to 2008. And I worked different kinds of jobs there. I work in the factory. I work as a nanny. I work um I work as a cleaner. I work in the dry cleaning company. Anything that I can earn, I am open to it. I work in the in the chocolate company and everything, like packing chocolates and all of those stuff in the Canadian Post as a, as the packers for like mails and everything. So I really work hard in Canada, and then I missed the nursing career because it was hard, because you have to go back to school if you want to be a nurse in Canada. So by 2008, I decided to go back home in the Philippines because I got a job offer in Japan, in Tokyo, Japan. So that was May of 2008. I'm back already in Manila, and September I already flew in Japan, in Tokyo, Japan, as a private clinical nurse for the Prince of Kuwait. So
Wow.
I am the yeah. We are four nurses, and then I replace Palestinian nurse, or no, not Palestinian, Egyptian nurse. So she already retired and they need another nurse. So I took advantage of that one. So I flew in Japan, but unfortunately the kid died after 4 months. So I have to go back home. But they gave me an offer if I wanted to like continue, because he was an ambassador in Japan for the Kuwaiti government. So I leave, and we stayed in the embassy, the Kuwait embassy. So it's a different law, and it's not a basically Japanese law that we are following. It's the Kuwaiti law. Once we are already entered, and once we are already in the vehicle of the diplomat, so we're already following the Kuwaiti law. So he is a prince in Kuwait, and then he migrated in Japan, or he's based in Japan because of the sick daughter. So they needed medical attention in Japan. So I was there for 4 months, and after 4 months, I flew back in Manila, and then I found out about this opportunity in Norway. And because some of my former colleagues from Medical City, they're already doing their business. I mean, fixing their papers and everything. So I tried my luck, and then luckily I got a visa here in Norway. So I entered here as a student visa, and after like one and a half, no, after a few months, like 8 months, I got employment in the biggest rehabilitation hospital here in Norway. So I'm one of the lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a long story. And I
it,
guess if
it
I added my story, we'll be going here after in the morning. Well, for me, ano lang, simple lang ang story ko. So, Percy is the eldest of the family, and me too. I am the eldest. So I have 8 siblings. Now I have 7 siblings. I lost one of my brother uh, way back 2009. So 2009, that's the last time also that I went for vacation. So imagine, I also work as ano working student then. Tinapos yung yung mga tinapos yung college as a working student. And like Christine, I am also graduated October because a working student, mayroon lang ka lang unit na limited for you to na pwede mong every semester yun yung pwede mong makuha. So October, so nag-graduate kami October. But luckily sa akin naman kasi simula nung bata pa ako, lagi sinasabi ng mama ko na parang hindi ko na-enjoy yung teenage life ko. Dahil always, as in always, at the age of 16, when, kung ano ba yun, pagkatapos ng high school, 1 week after high school, humanap na agad ako ng work. So, sa Manila. But later on, marami akong na-experience doon. So, sa experience na yan, yun nag-push sa akin na kailangan ko makapagtapos. So, determinado talaga ako na kahit anong gagawin ko, I need to finish my college. So, yun, nag-working student ako. After 2 years, bumalik ako sa bayan namin at nag-study ulit ako, porsigido. Kahit yung mga magulang ko ay they said, we cannot afford that. So, pero porsigido, ano ba yun? Determinado na makapagtapos. So, nakapagtapos ng college, up and down, ang daming nararanasan. But I am a business-minded. So, marami akong mga racket-racket ng time na yon. Nagsisell ako ng mga habon, kahit ano dyan, ako, you name it. So, yun yung nakatulong sa akin hanggang nakagraduate. And then, after graduation na naman, ano lang, hindi na nakapaghintay, humanap agad ng trabaho. And thank God, maraming tao na nasa paligid na laging tumutulong. So, nakahanap agad ako ng trabaho. And then, after that, I went to Manila. Nagstay ako for, uh, kasi may ako dati doon sa Singapore na siya nagtatrabaho. So, he said, we are going to um, carry you to Singapore. So, sabi ko sa kanya, okay, siguro magandang manap ng trabaho doon, di ba? Pero napaka-ignorante ko nung time na yon. Siguro bata ka pa dahil wala kang mga experience mga ganun. Tapos ignorante ka si Percy, nagtatrabaho sa Bureau of Custom, alam niyo yon. So, sa immigration. So, nung time na yon, they just giving me only 15 days to stay to Singapore. So, sabi ko, hindi ako makahanap ng trabaho within 15 days. Alam mo, para akong luka-luka nung time na yun. Na umaalis ako ng maaga doon sa bahay na tinitirahan ng aunt ko. Tapos pupunta ako doon, mamahanap. Binibigay ko yung mga resume ko kahit hindi ako masyado mag-English. but but unluckily, hindi ko nahanap yan until the last moment na, last day that I need to find a job na. So, first interview, American family, and they accepted me. So, marami nag-interview noon, pero for lucky, and I'm so blessed that I found those families. Talagang napakasakit sa loob ko nung iwanan ko sila, pero uh, I'm very blessed that I found them at siguro sa tulong na rin ni Lord. Marami din akong napagdaanan, maraming ups and downs sa buhay pero nakayanan. So, 20 minutes na tayo. So, nandito na ako sa Spain. So, since nandito na ako, katulad ni Percy, tumatawa siya dahil ako may language barrier din. Pero sa atin naman kasi, yung, yung Spain, mayroon siyang mga words na katulad sa sarili kong language, sa aming dialekto. So, madali lang siya ma-adapt sa akin. Pero dito marami din akong ups and downs. So, nag-sponsor ako dahil nandito ako dahil sa pag-ibig. So, hindi ko na-meet, hindi ko nagkilala, pero matagal na kaming nagkakilala online matagal. So doon na, dito na ako nag-start and then marami akong pagtrabaho. Nag-start din ako mag-cleaning nung first time ako dito. Pero ano lang siguro mga 3 months lang ako nag-start noon. Tapos nag-change na ako ng nung sinabi ng asawa ko na mag-ano ka, mag-school. Okay, nag-school, then I get my certificate, then nag-tutor ako. So sa tutor, from way back to 2011 to 2014 hanggang nag-build kami ng business namin, traditional business. Nag-store kami, but unluckily, maraming circumstances na hindi namin iniisip. So, in that time, we need to close and we need to find another way. So, nag-school ulit ako. And in that time, excited na ako makakapag-work. But nag-ano na naman, nag global crisis na naman nung way 2019. Pero unluckily may tumawag sa akin na hindi ko rin inaasahan, tinawagan nila ako. So nag-work ako sa office, tourism office for 6 months. Kahit maikling ano lang pero marami kang na-experience, di ba? So pang office na na-experience. Kasi yung course ko sa Pilipinas pang office din. So then, dito na ako nag-start ng business. Dahil iniisip ko na yung kalagayan ng aking sitwasyon from here and to my family back home. So, here I am. I am a business owner and I'm happy. Full-time na ako this time. So, my passion and my hobby, I love traveling. I love doing things like gardening. I really love gardening. I have a lot of gardening with my pets that they always destroy my garden. And I love sewing. I do I love sewing sometimes, and I now honestly I have two dalawang kahon ng na tatahiin dahil marami ng time na hindi ko magagawa masyado dahil we are always have this time for my business, but now I am very focused on business. So pag istorya ng buhay ang ating istoryahan, mahaba yan. At hindi yan tatapos dahil yung buhay, kailangan natin may experience ka at kailangan din natin yung mga learning lessons na nagpupush sa atin na maging successful. Maghanap ng another supportive o another plan para maging successful. So here we are. I am here and I'm happy that I choose to become a business owner for 2 years now. At nagagawa ko yung lahat na fashion at hobbies na pwede kong gawin. So I think that's we up of time and thank you so much. And we have a very long time this time, but we are hoping that everyone, to all of us, may story tayo. At yung story na yan ay reason yan kung bakit humanap ka ng ibang paraan kung ano pang matutulong sa buhay mo at sa buhay ng pamilya mo. So, you know our stories. So, if you want this plan B, take this chance. Visit our website in our bio, register your name and email address, and watch our complimentary website. We are hoping to help you one day or someday or maybe tomorrow, right? So, thank you, ladies, and see you
Thank
again
you.
next week. Thank you, Percy, and
Unmute ka.
oh, sorry, naka-unmute ako. So, bye everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
see you ladies next time.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.